Hi, my name is Don Archer. I'm the founder and creator of the Tow Academy. I've been in business for over 20 years, and after selling my towing business, I now help people around the country start and run their own businesses. But today, I have a confession to make. I hate being on call. One of my most horrible memories while being on call was having to chase a guy down for payment. See, I'd already been called out twice that night, and both times were false alarms. One was a stranded motorist who, at the last minute, decided to get a ride and leave her car till the morning. The other was a police call that canceled. Whatever, I went back to bed. Then the phone rang again at 4 a.m. I jumped up and headed out the door. When I arrived, I found an all-night party and a girl who needed a winch out. I completed the job and was collecting my fee when I heard the familiar sounds of wheels spinning in the mud. Needless to say, I was summoned to help. About an hour later, due to the difficulty of a car being too close, I was finally able to get them out. But when I tried to collect my fee, the driver said he had no cash, only a debit card. But his card wouldn't work on my phone. So I agreed to follow him to an ATM, but only if I could hold the card. He agreed, and we drove about 7 miles to the nearest gas station. I handed him the card and waited outside. A few minutes later, he came out empty-handed. He said the ATM was out of order. It was nearly 6 a.m. by then, and I was tired. There was a bank across the street, so I suggested he go over there. I watched as he drove across the street and behind the building out of sight to go through the drive-thru, but he never reappeared on the other side. I waited about a minute, then drove over there and found out that he was gone. He'd slipped down a road that I didn't know anything about behind the bank and raced away out of sight. I was pissed. I tried to find him, but no luck. I went home empty-handed. Has anything like this ever happened to you? Have you had to chase someone down for money? If so, I'd like to hear about it. I'm creating a new series designed to show the world what towers must contend with on a regular basis. You see, towers get enough bad press. You work day and night to clear the roads, assist stranded motorists, and get babies out of cars. But somehow, many still see tow truck operators as bad guys. Motorists love to complain about towers, but now it's your turn to show the world what the towing business is really about. So if you've ever had to deal with the world's most nasty customer or the unreasonable expectations of motor club customers, I want to hear about it. I want to know about the time you lost your cool and why, or a time your boss treated you badly, or the time you were most scared while doing your job, or working a wreck that didn't go as planned. Or you could tell me about the world's worst motor club dispatcher, or even your own office dispatcher. Anything that has to do with the day-to-day challenges of the towing business, I want to know about it. I believe it's time for you to get your say. So if you have a story you'd like to tell, you can either comment here, email me at don@thetowacademy.com, or just click the link in the description below and one of us will get back to you. Okay, I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I'm Don Archer and you're watching Tow Academy TV.